Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Real. I'm Killfun, aka that boy Killfun, and I'm back with another video. Today we are doing the last thing, which is ranking the defense badges. Now, if you want to see ranking the takeovers, I could do that too. I'll do that in a separate video. But today we are doing ranking the defensive badges. A lot of people have been saying that they like these videos and they've been watching them, so I'm gonna keep on bringing it out for you. But unfortunately, today is the last one. I went through all of them. But before we get to this video, if you are new to my channel and you like my content, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. We on this road to 800/1K, and follow me on Twitch. And let's get right to this video. Alright, so we're not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get straight into it. As you see, we got these defensive badges right here. We're gonna start off with box. Now, box, I gave it a B just because there is a lot of other badges that could counteract that, so I gave it a B. It is a really good badge. I would give it an A if the other person does not have like any type of thing like worm or moving moving truck or anything like that. I will give it an A, but box, I'm gonna give it the whole badge a B just because most of the time these other centers have some type of badge that counteracts it. Brick wall, I gave it an A, obviously, just because this, and I'm pretty sure just about everybody has that iron wall in the park. You seen what it does, man. You seen what it does, so I don't even have to explain it. That's just a badge that shouldn't even be in the game. Chase down artist, I gave it a B just because this is a nasty badge. It is a really nasty badge, but sometimes you do get cheated out of your blocks on the chase downs and stuff like that. You'll get in a bad animation, so I can't give it an A. Clamps, this is already an A+, man. You know, if you play my team, you don't pick up a player that don't have Hall of Fame clamps. You just don't, just because it just is one of those things that you just automatically just need. Defensive leader, gave it an A just because, you know, it's just like floor general. It boosts your ability of your teammates by 4, so you know, more rebounding, and all your defensive badges go up by 4, so I can't give that anything but an A. Heart crusher, I gave it a B. I did actually play with this badge and it actually is pretty funny, just because I don't know if it worked, because obviously I can't see the team's takeover, but it does work. That's what I'm saying. It does work, but because I had it used on me before when I was testing the badge in my court and I was playing 2-on-2 with my friends. It does work, but as far as it goes, I don't actually know. I haven't actually been able to tell like how much it gives like away or something like that, so I'll give it a B. Interceptor, Hall of Fame, gave it a B just because a lot of the times, sometimes, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of the time, sometimes interceptor does cheat you. The ball will fly right through your hands. You'll be sitting there waiting for the pass, and next thing you know, your player will swat it out of bounds, or he'll tip it out of bounds, some stupid stuff like that. And I just can't give it an A, just because the little fumble animations that it gives you. Intimidator, I gave it an A. Just because that's one of those badges you just need, man. If you're a center, you know you need Intimidator all the time. All the time you need Intimidator. You could put it on gold, you could put it on Hall of Fame. It does work better on Hall of Fame. The only thing I say about Intimidator is sometimes it does mess you up when you just have your hands up. I don't know. I feel like that's just paint defense though. Paint defense in this game isn't that good. Lightning reflexes, I actually gave this badge, I gave it an A just because I played with it before and I had 3 people. We were just testing it out. This was in Puma. We literally all put on lightning reflexes and we were playing as 3 lockdowns, and we were literally getting steals and doing stuff on defense that literally we didn't even like tell our players to do. It actually does work. It's actually pretty funny. Like when a ball flies in your direction, you don't even know, but your player will just react to it or something like that. It is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it is really good, and I do recommend using this badge. I wouldn't use it on Hall of Fame though, because you still get the same benefits as it's on silver. I haven't really noticed the difference between Hall of Fame and silver. It don't really stand out like that. Now, moving truck, I gave it a B just because, like I said, if there's a badge that can counteract it like worm, then I'm not gonna give it an A, just because, you know, you can. This is a really good badge. Don't get me wrong, it is a really good badge, but like I said, with worm and stuff like that, you can always counteract it. Oh, let me go back and actually all the A's. Let me go ahead and do it like this. Was there any other A? I don't know. I think that was it. Off-ball pass, I gave it a C just because it's not really a badge that you see many people using. I've used it before and it is low-key It's a very underrated badge, but it's not something that you want to use if you don't have like a lot of defensive badges. Like if you only have like 16 or 20, this isn't really something that you throw on a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things you might just put it on if you have an extra badge point. Therefore, I gave it a C. Pick Dodger, I gave it a D, just because if you are a point guard, or if you know, oh my god, Pick Dodger or you do like brick wall, I would say like I said, this can be counteracted with brick wall and iron wall. I don't think I've ever seen that Park badge. I've never seen Screen Crusher work. I don't care what nobody says, that badge is the worst badge in the game. It doesn't even do anything. Now Pick Dodger on Hall of Fame, it is cool when the person doesn't have brick wall, but when they have brick wall, I've still gotten that animation where I've fallen on the ground just because the dude has brick wall and iron wall, and I've had Pick Dodger on Hall of Fame. So I can't give it anything above a C, just because it literally it sucks, bro. I'm giving it a D. I think that Pick Dodger is one of the badges that need to be buffed the most. Next to this one, Pickpocket on Hall of Fame, I gave it an F. You can literally run this thing on bronze and it will still do the same exact effect that it has on Hall of Fame. If you know, you know. A lot of people do not run Pickpocket this year. If you ask all the top lockdowns and stuff like that, somebody could be dribbling right in your face and you would do nothing but get in reach animations, and it will freeze your player and you won't be able to do anything. Pickpocket on Hall of Fame is not worth it. You can literally run it on bronze or silver and still get the same exact effect. I don't run the badge at all, just because I still get a lot of steals without even having. There's no such thing as timing in this game when it comes like to Pickpocket. Like how it was on 2K17, if a player was right in front of you and he froze up, you knew you were getting that steal. But on this game, no, there's no timing. You can reach on any time. You can reach on any time, and it's just a RNG. If they want to give it to you, then they will. If they don't, then you won't get the steal. Pogo Stick, I gave it an A, just because you know it is a really good badge, especially when you are playing center. If your center jumps a lot or he can't guard that good at defense, I feel like this is one of the badges that he should run. And Post Move Lockdown, I gave it a B, just because I feel like it is a good badge, but like I said, if a dude has on drop step or anything like that, sometimes they still get in that animation. It doesn't lock it down completely. I feel like if it's on Hall of Fame and you're a defender, you should be able to lock it down completely. You're a defender, so you should be able to lock these dudes down. There should be no reason why a post spin and a drop step is still working on you or anything like that. Or it doesn't even defend like post hooks, like deep hooks and stuff like that. It doesn't even negate those badges. It's still the same. So I gave it a B because it still does the job. Rebound Chaser gave it an A, just because you know this is one of the badges. Like I said, if you're a center, you need it. If you're a defending center or anything like that, you need it. It does show you do take a lot of rebounds out of smaller people's hands, even other centers. You take it out their hands. It is a really good badge, so we're gonna put that at the A and we're gonna keep it right there. Rim Protector, I gave it a B, just because, like I said, just like Chase Down Artists, it is a really good badge, but sometimes they do cheat you on your blocks, so I can't give it an A. As far as it goes with Give Boost to Take Over, it is really nice when you know that your center is getting blocks in the paint and it's boosting your takeover. So I would give it a B, probably even a B plus. I don't even have that as a rating, but you know, I give it a B plus just because. Tireless Defender, I gave it when it's on Hall of Fame, I gave it an A, bro. A lot of people do not know about this badge, but it is a really good badge and you should run it. When I tell you, it literally, if you get through a screen, it doesn't even affect you as far as your stamina go. You can run around the whole court and not get tired at all. I usually run this thing on silver because that's all you need, but Hall of Fame, it is still very godly, so godly, bro. So I'm gonna take 2 away, but this still is an A. Trapper on Hall of Fame, I gave it a B, just because if you do play my team, you know how OP this badge is, man. If you have Trapper, it just basically your double teams, it just, oh my god, the double teams when like somebody has trapped, it is OP, bro. They literally, like, they can't do anything. They lose the ball, they get in jump balls. It is a really good badge, but it's not something that I feel like a lot of people run on Hall of Fame. It is one of the more underrated badges, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people, if they see a double team coming, they're gonna pass the ball. So, you know, that's why I'm gonna give it a B. So it doesn't, you know, do everything. Worm, I actually gave it an A, bro. Worm is one of those badges. Like, I was a point guard using Worm just for the one-on-one court, and I was breaking box out every single time, bro. Breaking box outs every single time, bro. I don't know why this badge is like, it's low-key OP, but it is so good. So I'm gonna give it an A, man. No ifs and buts about it. I'm gonna give it an A. So these are the badges that I gave A's: brick wall, clamps, defensive leader, intimidator, pogo stick, rebound chaser, tireless defender, and worm. I think this might be the most. Having 8 Hall of Fame badges that I gave A's. I think this might be the most. The defensive badges are actually really good in this game. So a lot of them I could have gave A's, but it's like I wasn't trying to just have the defensive badges filled with all A's, so I had to do it a little bit harsh. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you have anything else, I think I'll do ranking the takeovers next, just because that's a simple and easy one. But if you have any other suggestions, make sure you leave it down in the comments. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. We on this road to 800/1K, and follow me on Twitch. This has been your boy Real, I'm Killfun, aka that boy Killfun, and I am out, y'all. Peace.
Look, can you see the 8? I've been in the darkness of my heart and it ain't safe. I ain't really here, but I know that it's okay, cause I die, don't drown. I can walk across the lake. These